waking up music, sunny day music, time for fun music. Let's make happy-go music now.
I say, let's make feeling blue music. What's to do music? Awfully sad music. Let's make grumbly music now.
Let's be birds of a feather, like one family. Let's put our tones together and make sweet harmony. Dum, 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 dee.
It's easy. I'll show you. You sing dum, 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 dee, while I go dum, 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 dee. Ready? Dum, 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 dee. Great!
We'll make merry old music, care to dance music. 1, 2, 3, get a tune, start to play slow or fast. That's the way that we'll make music. Tap and toe, marching round music. Let's make music for everyone to hear.
You could build a ladder to the moon with all the tones there are in the world. Maybe past the moon, perhaps to Mars or Venus. It seems as though there are millions and millions of tones, stretching from low to high, up through the sky. But one day in Greece, about 2,600 years ago, it was a beautiful sunny Tuesday morning, and Mr. Philosopher, Pythagoras, sat down at his lyre. Now a lyre is like a harp. They didn't have pianos in those days. Well, he was practicing away. And all of a sudden, he heard something he hadn't noticed before. Something was strange. That tone sounded like an echo of that tone. And wait a minute. There was another echo. Now, how did I do it? Let's see. 1, 2, that's a different tone. That's 1, 3. That's a different tone, too. 1, 4, 1, 5, that's still different. 1, 6, 1, 7, that's different. That's it. That's an echo. Eureka, I've discovered the octave.
Hooray! Pythagoras discovered the octave, the octave, the octave. Pythagoras discovered the octave. While rocking and rolling one day, he listened and he heard an echo, an echo, an echo. He listened and he heard an echo, while pecking and plucking away. Every 8 notes, he heard the same notes over and over and over again. Pythagoras discovered the octave, the octave, the octave. Pythagoras discovered the octave. While rocking and rolling one day, he listened and he heard an echo, an echo, an echo. He listened and he heard an echo, while pecking and plucking away. Every 8 notes, he heard the same notes over and over and over again.
Why, there's no ladder of music reaching higher than the sky. There's just one little ladder of 8 notes, and a lot of echo ladders, higher or lower.
Hooray for Pythagoras!
Pythagoras discovered the octave, how clever. We'd never discovered the octave was ever around if it were not for him. Pythagoras, Pythagoras, yay!
When Pythagoras was discovering the octave, he didn't speak English and use words like ladders of notes. He spoke Greek, which got translated into Latin, and the Latin word for a ladder is scala. We use almost the same Latin word today. When we talk about climbing an octave, we say scale. A scale is a ladder of tones between the octave. And, like skinning a cat, there's more than one way to get up to the octave. But the best-known ladder, the best-known scale, sounds like this. And it's called the major scale. All of the tones have names. Come on, let's meet them. Major scale, tension. Fall in and stand up to be counted.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Do, and nobody can get by me.
You think you're pretty clever, huh?
Oh, so. You see, I am the tone that most songs start and stop on. Wouldn't you say that makes me important?
I might say it, but I would think you could be a little less conceited.
Well, just listen to this song I shall now perform for you on the piano. See if you can count how many times you hear me played.
Well, let's see. Do, do, re, ti, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, do. I counted 6 do's, did you?
And I started and ended the song.
What a modest fellow you are. But say, who's this shrinking creature next to Do? Stand up there, you, and tell us who you are.
My name is Ray, but I say, I've got a feeling people are trying to avoid me.
Well, you sound all right to me.
No, nobody ever stops to see me. They're always going someplace else.
Well, I think Ray is exaggerating.
Enough of this talk. When are you getting to me?
Who are you?
Me, that's my name. I am me. I am the most important tone in the whole scale. Why, if I wake up a little flat, I can change the whole sound of things. Just listen to me. Listen to the power and the strength of my tone. Did you hear me?
You're no better than I. You had 10 turns and so did I.
So what? I'm by far the stronger.
Well, I started that song, me, and I outshone both of you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Says who?
Me.
I'm the most
That's
important.
who I
Ray,
said.
I'm the most important.
Ray.
Now cut this out before I dismiss all of you from the scale. These musicians are so temperamental.
Not all of us have a temper.
Oh, hello, Fa. You're right. I was just upset with Do, Re, Mi. I knew I could always count on you.
Thank you.
And you too, Mr. Soul.
Thank you from the bottom of my soul.
I'm with you all the way too.
Hello, La. I knew you when you were Tommy Lone Tone. Yes, I think you're the happiest tone of all.
That's my name. La, 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 la.
But who's that nervous fellow next to you?
My name is T.
Why are you so nervous?
I'm suffering. I can't stand being alone with myself. I need...
Do, he's always leaning on me.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mention it.
Say, Do, you sound familiar.
I ought to. I'm the echo of Do. I told you I was important.
Now listen, fellows, no more arguments. It's time to sound off.
Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi. Mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa. Re, do, ti, so, la, ti, do.
All right now, straighten ranks and march again.
Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re. Re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi.
You see, I told you I was the most important.
Quiet, get in step, me, or I'll throw you out.
If you insist.
Mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa. Re, do, ti, so, la, ti, do. mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
What's going on here?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
No more tricks now. Come on, high does. Get in line.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Company dismissed. Can you tune up your voice to la? La! Just the way an orchestra does it? Can you sing la? That's it. Stand up straight. Take a deep breath and let me hear you. Ready? La. Now let's see if you can remember what la sounds like. When I say ready, you sing la. Then I'll sing it back to you and you see if you got the right tone. Ready? Did you get it? La. If you can remember the sound of la in your head, then you can get the rest of the scale. Sing this to me. La, ti, do. Now you can sing this. La, ti, do, do. Don't lose that low do, because we can sing a whole scale together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now you sing it to me. Good. Since you're turning into such a fine singer, let's get the major scale to come back. This time you can sing and march along.
Let's march right down the major scale, singing all along the trail, sparking out just like a whale. All the tones of the major scale, the major scale.
Different people all over the world have found all kinds of sounds between the octave. They have found, in singing or playing an instrument, that they could sometimes squeeze as many as 4 tones between Pythagoras' 2 tones. By making their tones a little flat, or a little sharp, they made new tones. The 5 black keys on a piano are some of the new tones that were squeezed between tones. And people like the Hindus and the Chinese could even squeeze tones between these squeezed tones. That may sound very funny to us, but it's like Mary had a little lamb to them. After all, if you go to a Chinese restaurant, you don't expect a Chinese hot dog, and they don't expect chop suey from an American hamburger stand. It's the same with music. Now, a little Hindu boy might sing, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. That sounds as natural to him as ours does to us.
In India and Pakistan, Malaya and Hong Kong, it makes the people happy to sing a sing-song song.
In Swaziland and Zanzibar, the drums boom boom Malay. To us it sounds mysterious, to them it's very gay.
In Spain and Italy and Mexico, you'll hear the castanets, ay, 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 ay. You'll think the people there are all aglow.
No, no, no. It's so nice it made me cry.
All around the universe there's music in the air, and different people in their way choose the sounds they like to play, for the sounds of music are everywhere.
Yes, music goes round and round, around the world. Vibrations are what make the tones, and from just the tones inside an octave, all the races of the world have found the sounds they like best, the sounds that seem to say what's in their heart.
All around the universe there's music in the air, and different people in their way choose the sounds they like to play, for the sounds of music are